YouTube, what is up, everybody? I'm back once again from the weekend away. Little extended weekend because Martin Luther King. Thanks for having a dream, everybody. Listen, man, today we got a reaction inside Alabama's Meth Mountain with the one and only, of course, Tommy Mother G. Listen, man, we're just gonna get straight into this reaction. I watched one of his videos on stream the other day, and it was very entertaining. So we're gonna see what Tommy G has cooked up for this video. It's kind of an older video, like his third most recent video, but I haven't seen it, so let's get straight to it.
Can anyone get high off secondhand on this?
I would say so.
Would this be enough to kill me?
So this is meth. He said, can anybody get high secondhand, meaning he could?
Alright folks, today we're exploring Meth Mountain, and behind me is a meth lab that blew up.
Oh my gosh, bro. It's just crazy. Maybe I need to hop on this. Did you see what this guy just did? Did you see what this guy just did? Look at this fool. Look at him. Oh, and he's freestyling too?
Put a gun to his back and said, let's go. When you dive into rural communities around America, you come to discover
Oh my gosh.
that meth is remarkably easy to find. For the last few decades, American communities have been flooded with amphetamines.
Damn!
Up to speed on how this came to be. Meth was first synthesized in 1893 by a Japanese chemist. Over time, it became prescribed by doctors to help with things like weight loss, narcolepsy, and asthma. Due to its ability to keep soldiers awake and wired, it was the drug of choice for World War II combatants like Japanese kamikaze
Hitler?
pilots and German Blitzkrieg troops. For the years leading up to the 1980s, the flow of amphetamines was in large part controlled by motorcycle gangs like the Hells Angels. However, in the 1990s, Big Pharma took over as the leading supplier when they created drugs like Adderall and Ritalin. These drugs are chemically similar to meth, and they are prescribed by doctors to millions of American youth to combat things like ADHD.
I think that's crazy. I think it's crazy what like the bad drugs that we know today, like meth and all that stuff. I think it's crazy how similar regularly prescribed medication is to it. And you don't know that until you learn about it. And when you do, you're kind of blown away, man. That's why I don't take no medicine. I let my body do the work.
So that a 2016 article by the New York Times referred to millennials as Generation Adderall. This trend
Damn, Generation Adderall.
For today's story, we go explore
Millennials are weird.
A place in Alabama that earned its name due to the amount of meth labs
Oh
and
God.
users. All of what you are about to see are for educational purposes only.
Thanks, Tommy G. Appreciate it. Let's see what's going on in this video, man.
And we're waiting for our local contact, Lauren, and I just have a feeling she's pulling up in a pickup truck. What is this place known for?
Just a regular neighborhood.
When I first talked to you, you thought I was going to be asking you for money. Are there a lot of sketchy people asking you for money these days?
Yeah.
Has that increased a lot in the last few years?
Yeah.
Do you
That happens where I live, bro. That's not special. You're not special, bro. You go down, you drive down the street, bro. You drive down the street, you hit one of those barriers, bro. There's always someone with a sign that comes up to your window. Hello, you got money? I never give them money, bro. I'm gonna lie.
The administration is watching out for the people of Gadsden. Do you feel represented?
Yes.
If Trump came back into office, how would you feel about that?
Tell you the truth, I feel bad.
Why is that?
He wasn't doing what he was supposed to do.
I have a feeling this guy doesn't know anything about what he's talking about, to be real. Not Tommy G, the other guy.
Where the heck are we right now?
Atala.
Atala?
We're at Atala here, Gadsden over there.
Were we just in kind of a sketchy area?
Very sketchy. That's why I didn't even think about that Walmart, because I don't ever go to that Walmart.
Tommy G's like, yeah, bro, this is my daily life right here.
And what percent of locals do you think know it as Meth Mountain?
Everybody.
So from what I understand, you have to be pretty smart to figure out how to make it. Like, it's not an easy thing to make.
I've never tried to make it, but I know people who have.
Damn, bro, it's just a regular thing, bro.
And a lot of knowing what mixes together and what doesn't.
Because if it goes wrong, things can go kaboom.
Kaboom, bro.
Feet from flames, a group of people rushing to get back. They believe
Yo.
people were cooking meth at the house. Something got out of hand, sparking flames, which then ignited several propane tanks, causing the Big Bang.
Oh my gosh. Bro, doing drugs is not that serious. Let it go.
Places around here that have blown up from a meth lab gone wrong.
Oh yeah, we've had the fire department has had to respond to several. They will be busting a lab when take it.
Okay.
Interesting.
What percentage of people in this area you think are into meth? So what got you into it and what got you out of it?
Well, I'm from Kentucky, so for me it was opiates, Oxycontin. It was $2 a
Damn.
milligram, so just one 80 milligram was $160.
How long would that last, buddy?
I mean, I would have to have 4 or 5 a day. So, and
See a Confederate
I was about
flag?
to say, yeah, that's what I was gonna point out. You'll see a lot of that covering up a lot of windows.
That's pretty popular here.
Yeah.
Racks on a nigga all blue like bonnets. When he ran it up, I ain't even have an option. He say he won't smoke, now his ass in the coffin.
Where are we right now?
Damn.
Here, just outside of Towle, Alabama, community called Sand Valley.
Some of the locals told us that this place is also known as Meth Mountain to some people.
That's Meth Mountain.
You're a firefighter, I take it.
Yes, sir.
Is that where a lot of your calls are for meth related?
Or Metal Mountain.
That's what's crawling
Damn.
through town?
Yeah.
How
Meth,
recently did
fentanyl.
that change?
Within the past 2 years,
How long have you been a firefighter for?
25 years.
Okay, have you ever gone to a call where a meth lab blew up?
Yes.
Tell me a story.
I'm not surprised.
House trailer that had the Halloween blowed off of it.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Being a fireman sounds nice, but I imagine some of the things you have to see are pretty tough for a man to see.
Oh yeah, I have PTSD from it.
What do you think could be done to help the fentanyl and meth crisis that's hitting here, but also hitting so many places?
Stay in school.
America?
Close the borders
Stay
Why
in
do you think
school.
the borders are as open as they are right now?
because the politicians got more worried about their money getting in their pockets than they're about the citizens.
Everyone kind of feels like they're getting by the government right now. Do you feel that?
Yeah, pretty much. Pays low.
Pretty much.
prices
Pretty
are
much.
going up,
That's what I was just saying.
make a living.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
If we just see people out and about, you think people are pretty open to chatting, or you think we should be careful?
Be careful.
Yeah.
Oh
What makes you say
man.
that?
I went on calls before and had guns pulled on me.
Even though you're a fireman helping?
Yeah.
Well, I'm wearing my fast shoes today.
Yeah, exactly. Keep them tight.
Thank you.
Yo, Tommy, what are you wearing, bro? Let me just check out this fit.
Before and had guns pulled on me.
Even though you're a fireman
Oh, okay.
helping?
Yeah.
Well, I'm wearing my fast shoes today.
Yeah, exactly. Keep them tight.
Thank you.
I would not be doing this, bro. Got that Mustang right
We're
there.
stopping to
Nice.
check out some of the abandoned places here. Bullet holes in the church door.
Bullet holes in the church. Come on. Oh man.
I almost think this is a symbol, a greater symbol of like the church falling and the church collapsing and drugs taking over. I think America used to be a much more Christian place, and agree with that stuff or not, it kept people on a certain path in life. And
Yeah, no.
when Nietzsche said God is dead, the question that comes after that is what replaces God.
I'm a rapper. I'm a freestyle rapper.
Yeah, bro. If you watch the Young Sheldon series, first of all, I highly recommend it. I think it's very good. You see it like in Texas, especially where they were at least this is how they portray it. I don't know. I've never been to Texas, never lived in Texas, but it seems like it was like football, Christianity, and then like whatever else, man. But that was like a big thing for sure, like back in the day.
Really just got done in my barrels. So, but yeah, this is actually one of the most darkest parts in the valley. Right over there on that property, there was a double homicide and a suicide. Ever since then, every time somebody tries to build over there or something goes on, they always leave. Right over here,
Oh my
there
gosh.
used to be rituals and stuff on this road. We call it Party Road, and there used to be actual like demon worshippers that would have rituals and circles, and you can
Oh, hell nah,
block
bro.
the trail off, but there used to be patterns and stuff up there.
Nah,
You
bro.
see all
You
kinds
can't
of
live there,
weird
bro.
stuff Where they've done rituals.
You can't be there,
It
bro.
seems like a place where kind of just strange things happen.
Yes, all the time. Actually, a red house.
Yeah, dude.
Down the road, it's about 4 houses down on the.
If you're on meth, if everybody's just on meth and everybody's cooking up meth and fentanyl, what do you think's gonna happen, bro? They're not gonna be walking down in their suits going to church, bro. They're gonna be doing demon rituals.
Actually worship Satan.
Wait. We're just down the street from.
And I don't
Satan
claim
worshipers?
any of this energy, bro.
And we love Jesus. We're Jesus worshipers. And that's a red house that's kind of on a hill. It's like 4 houses down on the left. If you swing by on Halloween day, they'll be outside all day in these little masks, like dancing and singing and all kinds of stuff.
Oh, bro, that's
Wait, that blown up meth lab?
my bad. That's freaky,
We're
bro.
going to a meth lab that blew up. We just was driving by and it's here. This is like hills have eyes a little bit, like eyes are on you. Someone's ready with a rifle to shoot you.
And the bitch pink, VVS is in my ring, really water like a sink. 40 racks in my jeans like a nigga ride a brink.
When a meth lab blows up, tell me about what happens and what you've heard about.
Most people are wearing synthetic clothing now. It melts with the skin. You can't pull it off.
So people's clothes melt to them.
They can't get it off. It literally just burns with the skin.
It sounds horrible.
Oh
If we kept driving, we would probably see several other places like this.
no!
This guy went into a music video, so we're gonna go check it out. You guys are shooting a music video today.
Not today. We're actually just preparing the scenery back here. It's not like, you know, some fancy music scene. This is actually where he started out rapping and stuff like that.
So what's the idea? What's the concept for this one?
Now during the days, you can catch me at 11 o'clock our time, and I'll be rapping in this barrel, freestyling, and it'll be filled with water, and I'll be dunking in it. If people send a certain gift, I'll dunk it while I'm rapping and come back out of the water still rapping. Sometimes I'll be diving in it. It's crazy, trying to make.
So he's doing like that TikTok live shit, which I cannot stand. But yeah, you do you.
That's kind of combining that, because this is also the root of where it all started.
Okay.
And we're gonna try to spice something up. Now I did used to live here in this camper. This is actually his family's property. Right after high school, he actually let me move my camper, and my dad got me onto his property because my family was splitting up.
Is this a tree fort or deer stand?
That's actually for the swing.
Oh, wow. You want to do the thing? You want to show him the thing?
Oh, this is what he did in the beginning.
I be getting to the money, bitch. I got a bag, I don't got a stress. Got real killers in the set. I don't think I won, you should come and test. I ain't talking about the hot run, hot
I mean, that's kind of cool, bro.
Huh? Yes. Are we in the holler right now?
We're in the valley.
Okay.
We're in
what
the valley.
makes something a holler?
So deep that no matter how loud you holler, nobody's gonna hear you. I actually used to work at McDonald's when we lived here. Well, we started getting so good on TikTok that really didn't have to work for McDonald's anymore. And then they flew us out to LA and officially hired us. And so now we work full-time TikTok. That's what we do. I'm live streamer.
How is that?
It's awesome. It's great. Been about 4 or 5 months that we've moved out. Me and my bro Wes. We got our spot right up the mountain, in the Meth Mountains.
Is it? Do locals know that?
When I was in like high school, I heard that a lot. I never got into that, and I'm not gonna lie. Before I was 20, I was on a dark path. You know, I grew up without a dad. I didn't meet him until I was 20, and my mom was gone all the time working. Kind of did what I wanted, and I did fall into drugs, but I never did that. It was more like hallucinogens. And then I got saved by a higher power. It wasn't by a man, it wasn't by a book or a church. It was by a higher power. I accepted that. Now I'm living a different life.
What does rent go for around here?
$200 or $300 a month. It really just depends on who.
I'm moving to Meth Mountain. Don't care. I'll just bring my rifles. I'll just bring my katanas, bro. But I'm moving.
If you find, you know, somebody that owns another house and they're willing to let it go for that, you know.
That's
but,
crazy cheap. Like I've never seen a place that I can get for $200 or $300 a month.
right.
So normally what it is people come through with comments and they comment random words, but each person gives me one word. I can throw those into the mix while I'm going. You got a word?
Bank.
Okay.
Holler.
Dragon fruit.
Girl, my name is CJ, I just hope you understand. I'm trying to make 100 or maybe 1,000 grand. You know I'm about to make it to the top, I understand.
Okay.
I'm about to make the bank, you know I'm about to stack it for the man. I'm about to grow up, you know I'm really about to show up. They want to take me out the box like I was just Crayola. Or maybe a crayon, you know they really moving on. I'm painting pictures, illustrating, they thinking they want to yawn. You can find me at West_Smith7. Oh!
Maybe the #1 freestyle on the channel so far. All
Damn.
the rappers we've interviewed that don't want to freestyle for the camera, this guy's got you beat, all right?
Damn, I'm calling him out too.
Absolutely. Just
Yeah.
follow me. This is the cave.
Right next door, huh? All right, so now that we're in a cave and we're getting...
They're just in a
Let me ask
cave?
you guys a deep question, okay? Do you guys feel represented under Joe Biden?
No.
No. Do you guys feel better with Trump?
Yeah.
Absolutely. No hesitation.
And why?
He's a lot more there in his head. He can ride a bike. He can walk upstairs without falling, you know.
Do you guys feel proud to be Americans?
Yeah. Always.
We really are free, man. I was able to quit my job working at McDonald's to become a full-time TikToker. You know what I'm saying? Something that I can only imagine of when I was younger. People grow up here and it's like there's nothing to do. You got a lot of people getting STDs. That was something that Alabama was known for. And you got a lot of drugs, like you said, that was called Meth Mountain, is because people are so bored that they have nothing else to do. So you find all these crazy things happening.
I've heard the same
Damn,
thing
bro.
in the hoods too, is like the reason things are the way they are is partly just because kids have nothing else to do. How do you solve that?
I was one of those kids, you know. I didn't know my dad until I was 20. My mom was always working, so I was really on the streets doing whatever I wanted to with kids that called themselves my friends, but as soon as I really needed something, they were nowhere to be found, but I was always there for them. Before that tree fell, that blue barrel that you see me in the live, I was way up there on the hill. I was supposed to stop before I came over this hill, but I came over the hill and I dropped right there.
Do you have a concussion?
Probably.
He was in the barrel when it was falling down the
I used
mountain?
to, like, get out of the house
Bro,
and
what?
stuff a lot, and I would run over to this place that used to be friends with my dad. This guy, he had a wife, and they had 3 kids. The woman that he
Bro.
was married to had some kind of
Bro.
relationship with some other guy or whatever. He knew their schedule because he stayed over there all the time. The father would go to work normal hours in the day, you know, like a 9 to 5. The kids would get on the bus, go to school, come back late. The mother worked a night shift. When the kids went to school, when the man went to work, and then the lady was home, he had went in the house, lady, shot her in the head, on the bed, her again after she was went back in, fell asleep on the couch. School bus pulls up, kids get home, go inside the trailer. He wakes up, hey, Uncle So-so, what are you doing here? Like, I thought you left, you know, the other day. And I was like, well, where's Mama? Time passes, and the boy, and he went to his mom's bedroom door, and he said when he put his hand on the doorknob, he felt a hand on his shoulder, grab him, and turn him around, and he had a gun in his face.
Oh my
Right
gosh.
Right now with his duct tape. And he said, no. And then when he said no, it pistol whipped him in the face, tied him up with duct tape. He said that he woke up from the pistol whip with his sisters right there. By this time, the daddy had gotten home. Said the same thing, Johnny, like, what are you doing here? He had led him back there to the bedroom.
Good dog in the back.
He put a gun to his back and said, let's go. And he made him open the door. He made him look at his wife, naked and dead. He had him at gunpoint. And they used to play video games all the time when the first shooting games and stuff would come out. The man said to the father, I'm going to show you how it feels to get shot in real life. He shot him 4 or 5 times in the back. The boy gets out of the duct tape, so he called his
Oh my
parents.
gosh.
His parents called 911. He said his sister's free. At that point, dude, SWAT team, news crew,
Dude,
there was a helicopter,
W.
because he was still in the trailer.
That little kid, man, that brother.
Right here, we can actually walk over here. I'll show you.
Behind these gates,
Was any of that allowed?
brutal of murders and rape.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to the top of this mountain.
The rest of that story was allowed on YouTube?
Take it easy.
You too, man.
We explored deep into the folds of Meth Mountain, and we were able to find a man that had first-hand experience in a trailer full of an awful lot of meth. So we sat down and we spoke to him. What got you started into the world of meth? So did you have an injury, or what started to boxing?
Yeah, I wrecked a motorcycle.
So you got prescribed legal painkillers by your doctor?
No.
You found some from a friend?
Yeah.
Do you view meth as beneficial in your life or negative?
Yeah.
You seem like a normally functioning human. Like the average person, if they were to see you in the street, they might not know.
No, they wouldn't.
How long have you been doing meth for?
9 years.
What was your
Oh
first
my
hit of your
God.
life?
Really don't know.
Can you sleep when you take meth?
Yeah.
How many times a day do you have to do meth to feel okay?
3 or 4.
And what does a meth habit cost somebody a day?
Maybe 200 a week.
How hard is it?
200 a week.
Started out.
How much meth is this on the table right now?
Probably $20 worth. Where's this section?
Can you take meth and 5 minutes later walk into town and no one can tell the difference?
Yeah.
When you first take it, what happens?
Gives you a little energy.
How long could you go without meth before it starts to feel like an issue?
All day. I have to.
Has there ever been a shortage of it?
Where you can't find it? Yeah.
And what was that like?
It was rough, but I still found it.
Can you substitute
Damn.
something else for meth, or does it have to
Like-
be meth?
Bro, it's so crazy. Like you want to just sit here and judge these people for doing drugs and stuff, bro. But then, like, really think about it. Like, if you're born in a place like this, bro, where it's so common, or like, it's just that's just what you know, or anything, bro. Like these people, like this guy got hurt. It wasn't prescribed to him, but he found it. And ever since then, 9 years later, he's just been addicted, bro. It's just crazy how stuff works. So you know, I got firsthand experience with people being homeless and addicted to drugs and overdose, man. And it's not a fun life. It's not a fun experience. But I think if you don't grow up knowing from like a outside view, if you can't see how bad it is and you're not being told how bad it is, and you grow up and people are like, yeah, this is just the normal. Like, yeah, I feel like this could happen, and then all of a sudden you're addicted to meth for 9 years, and how do you stop it? You just gotta stop. Then you go through withdrawals, and it's just horrible. It's just not a good time. So then all of a sudden you're stuck, like this gentleman right here who kind of looks fly with that mask on. But damn, bro, I don't know.
Meth to feel okay. Are people lacing meth nowadays?
Oh yeah, fentanyl and whatever, the MDM, a few other things.
How do you know that the stuff that you have isn't laced?
I don't. Other than the way it burns. change lights, it'll turn black.
Do you get it from a consistent source?
Fairly.
When you were the source, did you have people coming in and out of your house all the time?
No. I had a couple, but it wasn't like that.
Do you see a way to get off of it
Lay down for about a week.
and kind of suffer through it?
Yep. I mean, you don't really hurt. You just crave it a little.
Do you think you can be a productive member of society on meth?
I already am.
For someone like me that has never tried it, would this be enough to kill me?
No. But yeah, go ahead and just snort it.
Oh, you go through your nose.
Yeah.
Can anyone get high off secondhand on this?
I would say so. Somewhat.
I'm gonna drive my car real good back to the hotel. Are you sober?
Oh my gosh.
I'm always high.
Is there any message you would say to the government or to like how we look at it as a country?
Stop supplying Suboxone and methadone. Just don't do it.
And this is coming from someone who's addicted to these things, bro. This is coming from someone who is addicted, bro. Like, stop it. Like, yeah, we definitely got to do better, bro.
Do you hope to get off it one day?
Oh, yeah, I already plan on. I've been slowing down.
And that's a wrap, folks. Thank you for joining us on this episode. We'll see you next week.
Yo, Tommy G, man, your videos are great. They're so entertaining. I think that you put it together like such a unique, crazy. I mean, you got balls, bro, but this is crazy, man. But you see, man, like we got to do better. We got to do better. People who are addicted to it are straight up being like, yeah, no, bro. Like, this has got to stop. And that's how you know when something's bad. That's how you know. I don't know what we can do to stop it. You know, let me know what you think. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on this whole thing. I think it's crazy that a place like this is, you know, exists. I think it's crazy that Tommy G can even get these people to talk to him. Like I said, he's got balls, man. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Of course, go subscribe, go like to Tommy G. All credits go to him in his video, of course. Thank you for watching. Catch me on stream. Peace out. I don't know why y'all still watch after that.